Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel NWÄR Skin, where I discuss all things sustainable beauty. My name is Chandra Davis. I'm a licensed esthetician here in Illinois, and I create innovative solutions for sustainable skincare. Today's video is a project update slash product review slash product demonstration of the Uniceuticals film products, which they're no longer called Uniceuticals. As of June 1st, 2024, they are now called SÄID, but that's another video for another day. I will link it in the description box below. But today's video is mainly my review of these products and where they currently stand as of right now, and also a production update. I am in the last leg of production right now. I'm super duper excited to almost be finished. But I am making some final tweaks to the formula before I put it onto the market, and that's what this video update is about, or product review is about. What else? Oh, side note, if you hear a lot of noise in the background, it is super hot in Chicago today. I have my fans going, I have my windows open, back door open, just to get some air circulating because it is super hot, and unfortunately I can't record these videos with the AC going because I can't really hear myself in them. So if you hear a lot of noise in the background, birds chirping, cars going by, fan, all that good stuff, please bear with me. I'm doing the best I can to record these videos in my home while still staying cool. So yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, I'm going to switch over to the bathroom and I am going to test these bad boys out. I'll be right back. All right, I am all set up and ready to go to try the newest iteration of the Uniceuticals, aka SÄID film strips. This is the Altered Perceptions facial cleanser. And I chose the name Altered Perceptions because it is my intention to alter your perception on what is normal in terms of skincare. What is normal in terms of how you use, consume, and dispose of skincare products going forward, which is literally the entire intention behind NWÄR Skin as a sustainable skincare brand for all. So that's really where the name Altered Perception comes in at. The box itself is made of post-consumer recycled paper waste and a little mixture in of virgin paper. So this box itself is very easy to recycle. You just dump it in with your recycled waste in the paper bin. However, it is not compostable. So for those of you who compost at home, please do not add this to your compost heap because it is printed with carbon-based ink on there. I did look into more sustainable ink options like soy or algae-based ink. However, one, they're very limited in the colors that they can print and produce. And as you can see, my logo is very colorful, as is the box on the side here. And it just wouldn't be able to print all those beautiful colors. The other thing is it's super expensive to print with that, especially in smaller batches. And it just didn't make sense for me as a small brand to invest in that right now. But I'm hoping that as technology evolves, as time goes on, it will be more efficient, it'll be a lot cheaper, and it'll be able to produce a lot more colors. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully in the near future that these will be able to be composted because they will be printed in soy or algae-based ink. But as of right now, carbon it is, but it is still recyclable. Now, this box itself has been with me for a couple months now. I've taken it in my bag, my gym bag, my purse. I've taken it pretty much everywhere I go just to see how the box itself holds up. And I'm actually quite proud. I mean, it's dinged up in certain areas because I've dropped it a couple times, but overall the box itself is still in good working order. Now, each box comes with 180 film strips. So that's roughly 3 months worth of skincare for morning and evening use, which is really nice to be able to have that much skincare that fits in the palm of your hands, which is pretty dope if you ask me. But now I'm going to turn it over to the back and we're going to discuss the ingredients really quickly. As you can see here, it has all plant-based ingredients. It's got cucumber water in there, cucumber seed oil, or excuse me, cucumber oil, which is really good for nourishing and moisturizing the skin during cleansing. It also has vitamin E oil, and it also has turmeric, which is great for brightening the skin. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from people who've used this. They say it didn't leave their skin feeling dry or tight. It cleansed really well, and they enjoyed using it. The only change I made to this formula since the last product review is the addition of the secondary surfactant here, which is the sodium C14-16 alpha olefin sulfonate. That is the secondary surfactant to the sodium lauryl sulfonyl acetate, and I chose to increase this one because it gives the product a texture of a creamy lather. So if you like a more creamier feel to your products, that is responsible with this sodium C14-16 here. And I really, really enjoy using it. It just gives a really nice plush lather during dissolution and also during use. And it cleanses really well. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out and see how it works. So you're just gonna pull your tab up here from the bottom. You're gonna pull out your film strip. I did refill this box before I started recording, just so you can see what a near full box looks like. Again, it's not a full 180 set, but it's still roughly halfway full. Also, I'm really happy that they didn't melt. It's super hot in my apartment. I've left these out all night and most of the day before I started recording this, and the films themselves didn't stick together. Oh, I pulled out two. But I'm really happy that they haven't like started to stick together or prematurely dissolve. If you have that happen, if you buy this product and it starts to stick together and it's difficult for you to remove the film strips, just pop it in your refrigerator or your cosmetics cooler for a couple of minutes. It will re-solidify, and then you should be able to pull it out and separate fairly easy from there. So that's how you pull out your film strip. But I'm only needing one, so I'm going to take one. So I've taken the film strip in my hand here in the middle of my palm, and I'm just going to add a little bit of water, enough to cover the film itself so it will begin to break down and dissolve. And this is what it looks like as it's dissolving. So that's what you should have. Then you're just going to take it in your hands and you're just going to rub vigorously. And there's that creamy foam that I was talking about, which it feels absolutely fantastic on the skin. So I'm going to flip the camera back over and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I apply it to my face. Okay, so I've got the lather on my hands. This is the cleanser that I just dissolved. And you're just going to cleanse like you normally would. I am wearing some makeup. I have on a mascara, a brow powder, an inner eye shimmer, and some blush, and oh yeah, some lip gloss. This isn't necessarily formulated to remove makeup, but I'm just going to do it now just so you can see what it looks like in terms of removal of makeup products. But it's not really formulated for that. You can see it's starting to break it down just a little bit. Just gonna add a little more water. Yeah. And it's not bad. I mean, I wasn't wearing a whole lot of makeup in the first place, but it is removing it. I still highly recommend, if you were to use this as your main cleanser, to remove your makeup first. But it will remove light makeup like powders, blushes, foundations, things like that. But as far as heavy duty makeup is concerned, like eye makeup, particularly waterproof makeup, definitely not going to remove all of it. So this is what it looks like as I'm cleansing. And it, oh my god, it feels fantastic. It just feels, it has a really good slip to it, which is what I love. It's almost like a slippery gel like kind of sap, but it's not sticky, if that makes sense. So I'm going to rinse. You may see my bun, but I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like after having rinsed my face after washing it. You can still see some eye mascara, some eye makeup, I should say, right underneath my eye here. Definitely not the best move in terms of removing that type of product, but overall my skin feels and looks fairly clean. And this was just one film strip. So it's designed to really be able to cleanse the skin with only one film strip per use. That's the whole point of microdosing. So you know you get the same amount of product each and every time, and you can get a pretty thorough cleanse with that. So I'm going to switch back over so I can do the facial balm. Be right back. So real quick, I did want to show you what my skin looks like after washing it and drying it. I did go back and remove my eye makeup since this cleanser film didn't remove that as thoroughly as I would like. But like I said, it's not formulated to remove heavy makeup, particularly eye makeup, but it will remove things like blush, foundation, powder, things like that, but not the heavy duty stuff. So if you're thinking of using this as your main facial cleanser, definitely go ahead and remove your makeup first before cleansing. That way you get a thorough, more complete cleanse. But as far as a facial cleanser is concerned, I love this product. One strip is all you need, and I was able to get a really good facial cleanse just from the one strip. Also, I have been collecting feedback. I was supposed to mention that earlier before I started recording this. So far, I have 5-star reviews on the cleanser product. I've been asking clients, family, friends, fans of the products who have been testing this out, my investors from Honeycomb, to try out the product and to leave me feedback. And so far, I've garnered 20 reviews, all of them 5 stars, for the facial cleanser. Main thing that people say, that they're easy to use. They love that they're pre-dosed, pre-measured doses, so they don't have to figure out how much product they need, and that their skin gets a really good cleanse with one strip. So I just wanted to share that. If you get your hands on this product as a couple samples, I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions so far in the video, please leave them in the comment section for me below, because that will help me really focus and direct these videos, because right now I'm just winging it. Just winging it. So I'm gonna go back. We're gonna look at the balm, the facial balm, and we're gonna try that, and I'm gonna show you how it works. So I am back with part 2 of the NWÄR Skin Seed Film Product Skincare Routine. This is the Conscious Commitments Facial Balm. And I chose the name Conscious Commitments because after I've altered your perception of what could be normal for skincare, I would hope that you make the conscious commitment to a more sustainable skincare routine going forward. Hence the secondary product being a facial balm. That is the whole point behind NWÄR Skin being a sustainable skincare brand for all, and the products being called SÄID, which is to seed a more conscious commitment to a sustainable skincare routine. So that's where that name comes in at. The products themselves, though, are stored very similar as the cleanser in these paper-based boxes. I don't think I mentioned in the last video, but this is made of 65% post-consumer recycled paper waste, and the rest is made of virgin paper fibers. So I'm really happy to give paper a second life or a second chance in my products, really pushing that sustainability message of sustainable skincare for all. Now, this product, I will say, was the hardest in developing. I'm still making tweaks to it, still trying to get it right, but I'm narrowing in on the correct ratios. For a lot of people who've tried this, the main complaint that they've given was it made their skin feel dry after use, but it was mainly the clients or the people who had dry skin that had this issue. It wasn't really an issue for people who had oily skin or normal skin or T-zone or combination skin. It was mainly the folks that have dry skin. So though I wanted to create a product that was conducive for all skin types and conditions and shades, I'm quickly realizing that this is not going to be a one-size-fits-all for all skin types, that drier skin types, mature skin types will need their own formula to ensure that they get the same benefits of this. But for the rest of the folks here, this should work very, very well. I have normal skin, a little bit oily on my T-zone, on my forehead and nose area, but not by a whole lot. This product works fantastically for me. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for as long as the cleanser, and I've not had any issues with it. The ingredients in here that really make it, shine, if you will, is the squalene oil, which is a great nourishing oil. It's very similar to the natural oils that your skin produces from your sebaceous glands. It has a very similar chemical composition, so it won't clog the pores. So it's great for those who are oily or acne prone. This will not weigh your skin down, and it won't add to the excessive oil production. Another thing that's great about it is the niacinamide, which I personally love. It's great for minimizing pores and smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles. It also has vitamin E oil in here, and it has blueberry seed oil, which is great for an antioxidant. So if you live in a major city like I do here in Chicago, being exposed to environmental pollutants is pretty much par for the course, and having an antioxidant in your topical skincare I find to be very, very helpful. So I love this formula. It has lavender water in there to give it a little bit of a scent. Again, for those people who don't like or who rather like scents in their products, it does have, again, a bit of an earthy scent to it. It smells like plants, which is a lot of people have said, but it doesn't have that perfume in there or fragrance in there. Again, I don't formulate with fragrances or perfumes. I really want a product that speaks to those who have sensitive skin and are easily irritated. So this shouldn't be you if you have that problem going forward. But again, overall, my fave, and I'm going to show you how to use it. You flip it over here at the bottom, pull back your tab, and I'm going to remove a film strip. And I am just so happy that these things have not melted or gotten stuck together. It is super hot in my apartment here, and the fact that these things are still hanging tight, I'm shocked, and I am very happy with myself. So anyways, this is the facial balm, the one strip. Now, as far as these blue specks are concerned that you see here, a lot of people have asked me, is this a dye? Is this like a synthetic coloring? It's not a dye. It's actually been colored by spirulina, which is a plant that's kin to the spinach. So it's actually I guess you can say spinach powder that's giving it this blue texture or this blue color. And then I've also added some iron oxides in there as well. And the iron oxides are very similar to what you would find in like a blush or an eyeshadow or something like that. It is a synthetic, so it just gives it more of that kind of brighter blue. So the combination of that will not dye your skin, it won't stain it, and it's not unsafe for those who have sensitive skin. Just wanted to put that out there. But you're going to use the balm much in the same way. Just going to add enough water to cover the film strip itself, to let it dissolve. And as you can see, it will start to break down almost immediately when exposed to water. So this is what it looks like dissolved. So again, it's a facial balm, not a moisturizer, cream, or lotion. It is very different from what you would normally have coming out of a plastic-based bottle or jar, or a glass jar or aluminum jar or something like that. That is what the balm looks like. So you're just going to take it in your hands. You're going to rub together like so, and this is the facial balm. And as you can see, my hands are not stained, they're not dyed in any way. It won't dye your clothes, or it won't dye your skin. Just wanted to show you that. So I want to flip the camera back over, and I'm going to show you how I apply it. All right, so I've got my product here on my hands. This is the balm that I just dissolved, and I'm just going to apply it to my face like I normally would any other facial moisturizer. I do like to get it in my brows and really just kind of massage it into the face to ensure that it's going to be fully absorbed. It feels so good. It feels fantastic. I love the way this product feels on the skin. It has a really great slip to it. It's basically the marriage of water and oil coming together and just nourishing the skin from the top all the way down into the epidermis. I absolutely love this product. And it dries relatively quickly. It's practically dry now, but I always like to add a little bit more water to the product just to ensure that it gets fully absorbed. Now, another complaint or complaint I've got from these products is the fact that when people add it to their skin and it dries, sometimes they say it leaves behind like a little bit of a product residue or like a white ashen look, particularly around the mouth, the neckline, the chin line and the neckline area. And what I found in that situation, because it's happened to me, I didn't dissolve it all the way and it wasn't fully absorbed. So you can always go back in and reapply some water to really massage that into the skin, and that should take care of any product residue, particularly a white and ashen look. Now, for those of you who are dry skin, again, this might not be the best product for you. I will be working on something specific for dry skin going forward. But also too, I think it would be helpful if you do have dry skin to exfoliate before use. Exfoliating the skin before you use a new product, particularly a moisturizer or a serum, is really, really good at helping the product be absorbed into your skin. Now, I know I rewet it several times, but this is what it looks like. It's practically dry even now. You can re-wet it as much as you like because it will just kind of reactivate the formula. So if you feel like it hasn't fully absorbed in there, you can continue to re-wet and it will absorb as normal. Another thing to let you know about is it does play well with other products. So if you are a makeup wearer or you wear sunscreen or anything like that, you can apply this to your skin. It will dry once it's fully absorbed, and then you can continue on with your skincare routine and apply, or your makeup routine, and apply whatever it is that you like on top of that. Just be sure that the product has been fully absorbed and fully dried before you do that, because it might flake up in certain areas, but it's not common, at least not that I've experienced and not that I've heard from other clients who've used it. Provided that it's already absorbed, you shouldn't have too many issues. What else? Oh, so like I said before, this has garnered a couple of reviews. Right now I'm sitting at 12 reviews, I think, for the facial balm. It's at 4.5 stars. I've had a harder time getting people to try this product and leave me a review. I think mainly because of a lot of people are afraid of a couple of things. They're afraid it's going to stay in their skin. They're afraid it's going to dye their skin. They're afraid it's going to feel weird or gross, and they just don't like it. I know in hindsight, it is a weird product, right? Like, it is kind of a weird thing to use for a skincare product in comparison to traditional products. However, I think once people start using it more often and it becomes their new normal, it will be like any other product that's on the market right now. But as it stands, I am having a hard time getting over the initial, I guess, curiosity and taste behind the product. So yeah, working on that now, but I'm still happy with 12 reviews. Oh my God, how did I forget? So with this one, I did make a couple tweaks at the last minute. Again, that's what I've been working on. This is the newest formula of it. What I did was, because I found that people had too much product, that was another comment, I'm trying to say comment, not complaint, was that they felt like they had too much and it was leaving behind some residue in certain areas. So what I decided to do was reduce the amount of total product per strip. That way it's not as much product that you have to try to absorb into your skin. I know that people have different face sizes, hand sizes, and things like that. So I wanted to make something that was specifically one film strip that was going to be good enough for all. And I do like this reduced amount per strip formula. I will say I found it to be much easier. It absorbs a lot faster and it dries a lot quicker in comparison to the other reviews that I've done before. So that is the newest iteration of this. It's less product per film strip. I do need to have some more people test it. So like I was saying before, if you guys are interested in trying these products and you're in the Chicago area, please reach out to me. I would love to get you a couple samples for this for you to try. And please leave me your feedback on it and what I can do to make it better. Yeah, and that's it. But I want to show you my skin. As you can see, there's no residue left behind. But my lip is ashy. No residue left behind, and it absorbs pretty nicely. There is that little flake here. It comes right off. So as far as residue is concerned, you might have something like that, like maybe a little flake or two left behind, but nothing, again, that's going to be problematic for you throughout the day or wearing with other products. Like I said, this dried pretty instantaneously, and this is my skin. This is what it looks like. I love it. So tell me what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, please feel free to leave your feedback as well in the comments below. Or you can reach out to me via email at hello@noirskin.com, and we'll chat there. Thanks so much for watching. And be on the lookout for my product launch announcement, which is coming soon.